Scorpio, welcome to Athena One Muse. Welcome back. And I am reading for October 2017, my favorite, absolute favorite time of year. I must tell you, the leaves are changing. There's a briskness to the air, and it's actually my favorite time of year. Okay, so I pulled one Rumi card for all of us to be the common denominator for the month of October. And what I pulled is a new gown. This new gown is being gifted to us by the universe because we have followed our truth and we have learned our lessons. Now, this is obviously an ongoing journey, right? But the lessons that we've learned, the truth that's been unveiled is now all in the open, right? We are now being given a passionate road to follow that entails much growth and, of course, truth. The light has everything's now illuminated, and we are walking our new path, okay? And so that's the common denominator for all of us. And for Scorpio, in order to get this new gown and in October, what Scorpio needs to do is let go of any illusions that you have. Be gone. Okay? Illusions be gone. And let's deal with the real deal. This is the real deal right here. Okay, so I'm going to take 3 cards from this lovely, huge Rider-Waite deck, which I absolutely love, because you can see all the intricate symbols and the colors are vibrant, and I just love this deck. I don't always use this deck, but I'm going to start because I really do love this deck. Okay, and then I will clarify, which I will I've been clarifying for each sign because this is October reading, so I'll clarify with the Gilded Tarot, and then I'll, of course, do a love spread that will work its way through to the truth, okay? And it's a beautiful path that we're all on. Okay, I ask for the truth to be told for Scorpios and what they need to know to get on their path. Scorpio for October 2017. And I am going to take one more card because it's sticking out, as you can see. Okay? So, Scorpio, we have here illusions be gone, okay? Let's not forget that. So in order to wear your new gown, you need those illusions to be gone and deal with a real deal, okay? All right, so from what I can see, that's exactly what we're doing. We have some competition. We have some fighting amongst co-workers, friends, jealousy, competitiveness, nasty comments, and we're carrying such heaviness, Scorpio. It's your circle. Your circle is there's petty arguments, there's petty disagreements, there's too much. I'm feeling these are the illusions that they're not in your mind. They're actually in your physical world. So these are things that are weighing you down. And people are talking behind your back. That's what I see. Or you're talking behind, that's not it. People are talking behind your back and it's weighing you down because you know it. You know it. You may not know what's being said, but, shit's flying, right? And there's more to it than you know because we went from a 5 to a 10. Sorry. Let me get that, right? We go from a 5 to a 10 here of wands. So you know it's weighing heavily on you, even though there's, let's just say a handful of people in your circle that are talking amongst themselves, fighting amongst themselves, potentially behind your back. Right? Yeah. These are not your thoughts. And in the middle of all this fighting, because this is how it went. This is how it came. There was one card in the middle of that, and that's you. Here you are. You're standing, oh my God, beautiful. You're standing confident. Your money is good. You're independent. You work hard for your money. You're beautiful. You have absolute everything here. And that's why this is happening. Because you know that people are talking behind your back. Because they're behind your back. That's what's happening. And you're carrying this. You're carrying this. You're walking and carrying this. Even though you're looking beautiful and very confident and contained, your composure. No one knows that you're under this stress. No one knows it but you. This is how you look on the outside, but this is how you're really feeling. And there's competition, people are fighting. Maybe they're fighting over you. Not always a good thing, but it could be a good thing, right? But no doubt, in order for you, because this is you, this is beautiful. In order for you to walk in this new gown, which looks like you're in October, you got it on, and you are just in your element. Look, the sun. This is you. It's beautiful. You're in your element right here. You're walking very, very pretty. Very beautiful. And someone, one of the competitors wants to offer you a deal that, not so much, you're saying. There's too much fighting. I don't feel it. I'm not feeling this. Not feeling this offer. Because you know that whichever one of these wands is being offered to you. I'm talking about, could be very much a work-related issue. And you're emotionally drained. See, look, this is how the card is on my pad here. You're emotionally drained and you're walking toward something that's being offered that you're exhausted. You're not wanting this offer because of this. Because you don't want any more behind the back this. You don't want this anymore. You're saying, I don't want to feel like this anymore because I know what's going on behind my back. You're looking good, Scorpio, but there's a lot going on behind the scenes that you don't know of. You're not privy to. But you know it's happening. Like, right, we all know shit's always being talked about behind our back. I mean, usually that's the norm, especially when people are jealous and you're looking like this, right? You got the money, you got the looks, you got it all. And you're wearing the robe. You're wearing the gown, sorry. You're wearing this new gown. It's always been there on you. But you're walking to your truth, and your truth says, I'm not interested in what is on offer here. So let's find out what's on offer and what all this competition is about, okay? All right. First, we're going to do the obvious, the wands. There's bickering, fighting, accusing, I hear. Competition. You did this to me. You did that to me. And this is not an inner conflict. This is exterior to you, by the way. Okay, first we're going to do the wands. The 5 and 10 of wands. What's going on? Okay. I'm going to pull a couple more. Yeah. Okay. So see? Coming right at you. Coming right at you. But let's first start with the first couple. People need to temper. People need to temper their anger, their aggression. Justice will be served no matter what. So these people can they're just digging their own grave, basically. Right? A Scorpio knows to cut through these illusions because Scorpios are intuitive. They know that this is all going on because they're intuitive. You know what's happening. You don't have to see it to believe it because Scorpios believe it because they just know that they have this innate, intuitiveness about themselves. Not only do you know that it's going on during probably the moon, the last full moon that we had in Pisces, if I'm not mistaken. So that's another water sign. This moon that we just had, a lot of this aggressiveness and, anger and out of control people. Totally out of control people are doing this. And then we have, you want to get the heck out. You're sitting pretty, right? Because that's you. You're sitting pretty. You're sitting pretty. And you're thinking, I'm just going to sit here and let the scales of justice balance themselves out while everyone's fighting behind me. I'm going to try not to let this get me down, but I am going to move forward because I know something's coming. Something's coming. All right, we have 10 and 8 here, right? So it's not bothering you that much, just a bit. Not a big deal. Something's coming though, right? But if it's this offer, we don't want that offer. Let me look at the bottom of the deck. There we go. It's this offer that you don't want. And I'm going to take these 2 cards and that's it. Someone is offering you a lot of passion. A lot of passion in a relationship. That's this offer right here. Someone's offering you this great passion. And they're holding a wand. So guess what? They could be one of these competitors. They could be part of this whole behind the scenes stuff that's got you going, feeling down. It's coming. Right? Look it. Come on. The Chariot and the 8 of Wands. It's coming. Sorry. You're balanced. You're totally balanced. Like I said, you're sitting pretty. You're sitting pretty. You're letting everything unravel before you because you know justice is going to be served. And the offer you're going to do this with. This offer that is being, that's on offer, whatever is on offer from this fire sign, you need to think about it. Because you know this has to do with some of that stuff that's going on behind the scenes. You know. You know something's going on behind the scenes. So you need to take a step back and think. Use your intuitive skills. Okay, let me see what else we have here. Let me just look at these cards because you're sitting pretty. You know justice is going to be served with whatever's going on. Whatever's going on behind your back. Whatever's being talked about. And this King of Wands is looking back to people losing their temper. So this King of Wands may or may not be privy to that information. But I think that they know. I think they know. And under the moon, look at all these moons. Look. Look. We have 2 full moons here. And we have 2 full moons here. So you know, under that Pisces moon, some major activity was going on behind the scenes, Scorp. And what did we say here? In order to find your truth and wear this gown so beautifully like you do, like you know how to do, almost to the, effortlessly, Scorpio, you do this. Effortlessly. These illusions must be gone. You need to sweep these people. You just need to say, I don't even care about what's going on. And I definitely don't see this happening. Not until justice is served. Then I will consider. We have earth energy. We have fire energy. Lots of fire. So this is like huge competition, huge anger, huge... Yeah, I'm feeling just that card is competitiveness. A huge competition going on behind your back. And you're just sitting and you're saying, I know exactly what I need to do. Nothing. I'm totally balanced. You're balanced. And you're not going to let this affect you. Scorpios, that's the way they roll. They know what's going on behind the scenes. And they just let it unfold the way it's supposed to unfold. That's what Scorpios do. But don't live in the illusion. Sorry, I wanted to show you one. There's romantic feelings going on. The fighting could be about money also. And all that matters to you is that you need to express your love. And you're retreating. Hence the Hermit. Makes sense. Okay, so now let's get the cards, because those cards completely went with what we're... Oh, there's a codependent relationship going on. Someone is dependent upon you too much, and you're dependent on the other person too much. Vice versa. It works both ways here. And it looks like there's issues of ethics, morality. Someone could be married, and there's causing friction, competition. So you could be with someone who is already taken. And this is why this card comes up. It doesn't have to be. Let's just get that straight, because this speaks for itself. You don't need that other card. Anything that's codependent or has any kind of moral, ethical issues, that are, anything that's not ethical, I should say, or moral, is something that you're not interested in. Okay? But while you contemplate, while you're in contemplation, without being affected by anything else, getting to know each other probably would be a good idea. Someone is codependent upon you, or you're codependent on someone. And I'm looking at a fire and an earth element. I'm seeing great passion, but I'm also seeing codependence. I'm seeing moral issues being influenced. People that are together that don't see eye to eye on religious issues, like, the getting married and staying married for the rest of your life versus, excuse me, versus the adulterer, or versus someone who just wants to have fun, and of course, competition doesn't, those are all ego, right? These people all have, big egos. And one of these people may just be this person who's looking back on those people. So it feels like someone is codependent upon you. And this between the codependency and religious factors, you're really needing to go inward and focus on getting to know who you're dealing with better. Because, you're highly intuitive, so you know what's going on. So, take your gown, take yourself, your beautiful self, Scorpio. Now, of course, if we're dealing with masculine energy, let's just say, put on your suit, your best foot forward, put your best foot forward, stand in your own truth, and walk this path that is where the truth lies. Find the passion and the growth you have within the truth of your journey. Be truthful with yourself. Is this what you really want? Because codependency in any fashion is an addictive situation. And with so many wands, we're dealing with a lot of major passion going on here. But also the passion that leads people to do crazy stuff, crazy shit, right? Okay. That's your reading, Scorpio. Stay out of illusions. Be grounded and follow your truth. Okay. I wish you a blessed October. Ciao.